So I'm having a blast so far with Master League Season 0, and this video is going to be all about where I'm at with my free-to-play account, kind of turned into like a minnow slash very light spender account, and we'll get to that when I show you guys the account. What's up, everybody? Fortexfiend here. Welcome back to another video on SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm having a blast with this auto PvP event, and I'm going to be showing you guys where I'm at on my free-to-play account, and I want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions so far again on this event, especially those of you that are free to play. So let's go ahead and get right to it. So like I said, this account kind of turned into a free-to-play, not free-to-play, like a minnow slash light spender, whatever you want to call it. And the reason why is because my wife works for a med tech company, and her department, they're really awesome, and every now and then they'll do like employee of the week or employee of the month, and she got that award and they gave her an iTunes gift card. And my account is on Apple for my free-to-play account. It was on my iPhone. So she's all like, I'm not going to use this. Do you want to use it? So I was like, you know what? Sure, why not? So it was a $50 gift card. Used it. Put a little bit of money into the free-to-play account. So now it's a very light spender account. I'm not going to be spending any further though besides that, but I didn't want to put that card, you know, to waste. So I wanted to go ahead and just use it on this, and she wasn't going to go use it anyway. So we're going to go ahead and showcase first my update on this account. This is what I currently have UR wise, because I did pull on the Zeta banner after buying one of the packs with that card. I did pull Zeta. I also got New Gundam, and I got Justice. So I do have a little bit of a more diverse lineup when it comes to URs. Now, there was one big hurdle in the PvP mode that I faced when I was climbing up the ranks. We're going to go ahead and jump right into that now. So currently I'm in Diamond League, and look how close I am to Master League. I'm 280 points away, and yesterday I was fiddling around in Diamond League with like switching opponents, especially for that red slot, which if we go into choose opponent right here, right over there, that red slot is going to be like the big bad boss in terms of like strength, right? And I was trying to like switch it around to see if I can find a team that I could beat, but unfortunately the best I could do was that score, which honestly is not too bad, because if you take a look at my current power right now in my formation, I'm at 150k. So I was actually able to squeeze out some wins with some pretty, you know, decent CP disparage, you know, and I thought that was kind of cool that my party was actually able to tackle those teams, especially with what I have available. Now, I did mention that I did do some pulls on this account. However, my biggest hurdle is not having a powerful UR non-series ship. By non-series, I mean it's focused on a tag like Unstoppable or the ever so popular one-shot killer right now, which if you have Eternal and Lacus, you're good to go as a free-to-play player, because right now that warship is really killing it if you're free to play, because that stat boost is just so great. And especially for those of you that did pull on the Strike Freedom banner, but you know, on this account I was trying to be as disciplined as possible. Didn't want to pull for Strike Freedom, but then PvP rolled around. I'm like, you know what, let's go ahead and do some pulls. Let's use that gift card that I got from my wife. So unfortunately I don't have any good warships. I think the only non-series one that I really do have is this one, which is highlighted here with Frederick. Frederick has Unstoppable tag, but the thing is, the only really good Unstoppable unit that I currently have at the top of my head is like, I have Tall Geese 2, which is SP, so I could probably use that. And then I also have Exia, so I might try to go back and use this ship. We'll see, but currently right now, this is my lineup. I originally was using Narrative Gundam Apex for my durability. However, as I started climbing higher, once I reached Platinum, right, I had to switch it out for RX-78-2, only because the HP disparage between RX-78-2 and Narrative Apex was kind of what was the whole tipping favor there, because this Gundam was actually staying alive longer than Narrative. And then once I reached Diamond, that's where it started to get really hard. And I'm hopefully, my goal is to at least hit Master League with what I currently have. I'm not going to be doing any more pulls because I want to save for a banner that I actually care for on this account. So my goal is just to get to Master League, and just even if I don't hit 150, which likely I won't hit it, I already know. But even if I could just stay at final score 0 at Master League, that would be fantastic. And you know, the reward differences between that and this, it's what, like a 15 to 20% difference, and then the top reward for Master League is what, like a 30% difference. It's not that much of a difference, to be honest, and I'm perfectly fine if even I don't make it to Master League on this account and stay right here. I'm perfectly fine with that. I think the rewards are still fair. I think this particular type of auto PvP, you're essentially just competing against yourself, and it's kind of giving you this incentive to like play around with different team compositions, see how good you are with like utilizing the units that you have, and also being smart with your resources. Now, I will say another big hurdle, which I've heard, is the AI is ridiculously stupid at times, like really. And I've observed that other people in my Discord, and also those of you that have commented on my last video, have observed that the AI can be really, really dumb at times and make decisions that are extremely questionable. Because if you think about it, optimally, the AI should be prioritizing your UR's EX ability. That should have been its priority. But I'll tell you right now, I've had moments where I'm watching the AI, I'm like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? So my thoughts are is that if they decide to eventually include some kind of ranking in this, because this is season 0, they should give us the option to play manually, because that way it'll put more skill in, you know, for players to be able to like strategize instead of just relying on the AI, which we've seen right now. This AI is it needs to be tweaked a little bit, definitely. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below. This is gonna go ahead and conclude the video. Stay tuned for more content on this channel. I love making it for you guys, and stay blessed, everybody.